Hey there, folks. Good morning and welcome to Monday, January the 13th, 2014. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning. All right, so good morning and welcome to another week. Here it's Monday again. I hope you had a great weekend and that you were able to have at least a little bit of time to rest and rejuvenate yourself. So, a lot of interesting things going on here at 7 Minutes in the Morning. If you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, I have exciting news. There's a video version of this podcast. It's available on my home website, tomrigsby.com. I'm going to keep the audio version of the podcast at 7minutesinthemorning.com, at least for the time being, just to see how this works out. You'll also be able to find the video on my YouTube channel. There's links for that on both websites, and I think I'll probably put it on the Facebook page also. So if you're not following me on the Facebook page, go ahead and do that. Facebook.com/Tom Rigsby Coaching. All right, so our topic this morning is an interesting one. It's when smaller is better. See, sometimes we have a temptation as a small business owner to try and serve as many customers as possible. And in order to do that, we'll add to our products and services. We'll gain more inventory. We'll put more products on the list. We'll try to do more things. Well, in reality, all that really accomplishes is that it dilutes our attention and our physical capability to deliver to our customers. So we oftentimes wind up having the exact opposite effect of what we wanted to do. Instead of serving more customers, we wind up serving the customers that we have at a lower level of service. And that absolutely comes through in their satisfaction with you as a business and in the repeat business that you get from them. Right? Remember, it takes 14 positive, memorable experiences for a customer to make an unsolicited positive comment about your business. It only takes 3 memorable experiences, negative memorable experiences, for them to say something bad, either to a friend, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Yelp, whatever the case may be. So you want to be sure that you can maintain extraordinarily high levels of service. If you're able to do that, if you're able to, remember I say that delivery is where you make or break your business, right? So if you're able to keep the service levels very high at the point of delivery, then you're going to keep your customers happy also. All right, so the question then comes up, well, maybe you have too many things on your inventory already or on your product sheet. How can you cull some of those things back? Well, the easy way, and what we're tempted to do first, is to look at the things that haven't been selling. If something hasn't been selling, then it's really easy to say, well, that's something I don't need. I can get that off of the product sheet. But in reality, what you need to do is look at your avatar, your customer avatar. What does your ideal customer need? Right? Maybe that product hasn't been selling because it has a longer sales cycle, or it's a more involved solution that because you have so many items, you just can't get to. By cutting back on the number of items, then you can put the time and effort in to deliver on that the promise of that product. I hope that's coming through and that makes sense. So by knowing who your ideal customer is, what their needs are, now you take those needs and you go through and you groom your product offering and service offering based on what those needs are. Now, once you've finished that exercise, you have a products and services list that is specific to your ideal customer. It meets the specific needs of that ideal customer, and you're more likely to over-deliver with satisfaction in that customer. Now, you'll hear this around the internet, around some teachers that will say that this is niching down. I'm ambivalent about that term, right? What it really means is that I'm directing laser focus on my customer and what they need. If you want to call that niching down, if you want to call that increasing focus, whatever makes you feel better, right? But the point is, find out what your customer needs, find out what their what solutions you have to offer them for those needs, and then let that dictate your product offering. That's one way how less can wind up being more for you and your business. All right, that's it for today. I hope that's helped out a little bit. Be sure, remember, you can be sure to visit our audible.com page. That's 7minutesinthemorning.com/audible. If you go there and you create a new account on Audible, you can get a free audiobook download just for signing up there. It also helps out with the expenses of this podcast. All right, so that's it for today. Remember, look over your customer list, look over your product list, make sure that each product serves a customer need, and then groom that list to meet those needs. Let less be more for you in your business. Until tomorrow, my name is Tom Rigsby, and I am your business coach.